Hey, Good Fox here. Today I'm going to go through what I classify as the 8 types of Madden players. For those real long-time subs, you will recall I did something similar in Madden 16. I was 6 months into my YouTube career and had under 1,000 subs, so I assume not many of you have seen this. But the reason I'm redoing this video is to set up another video, to make sure these player types are in your mind as I explore further into Madden 18. Special shout out to Bartle's taxonomy of player types, or player, for the idea on the video. He had only 4. I expanded on it a little bit. Not Blake Bartles, but the 8 types of Madden players are achievers, swaggerers, traffickers, explorers, socializers, killers, dreamers, and solitarians. And let it be known, you are not just one type. Each individual can have more than one. Let me know in the comments which is closest to you or which one you identify with the most. Alright, first up, achievers. The Mutt Master completionists, so the ones who like to complete sets or challenges. They get their joy from the hard or gritty, grindy obstacles in the game and overcoming them. Their teams are built through blood, sweat, and tears. They've already blown by the 1,500 solo objectives and are constantly looking for a new challenge in game. The next one, the swaggerers. You might be able to figure out what this one are. These are the guys that want the highest overall squads. They want to flex on the rest of us, spend money or a ton of time to get the latest and greatest cards to show off. Madden doesn't have a one-to-one relationship with Magic for obvious reasons, but the guys who want the big bad cards in that game are known as Timmies. So we'll just lump those guys, those Timmies, into this swaggerer, the ones, the flexers, those kinds. All right, the third, the traffickers, the auction house gurus, basically. The guys who sit on a market looking for cards they can make a profit on. If you're a sap and sell your guy a little bit low, they'll buy them and relist higher. The middlemen of Mutt, our Facebook, our Amazon, our Walmart, and Wall Street. They don't create anything, but they provide a service of market liquidity, ensuring there will always be a buyer for any card as long as it's priced right. Basically, our stockbrokers looking to squeeze every ounce of juice from the market, whereas the real stock market has a very low transaction fee. The 10% in Mutt means they are kind of destroying a lot of coins to get some for themselves, but that's not their fault. That's a feature, according to EA, the great coin sink that keeps us all equal. All right, next up, the explorers. These are the guys who like to find things, discovering new ways to make coins, new blitzes, money plays, or complex routes that beat defenses. In Magic terms, this player would be the Johnny, the player that likes to win with their own scheme. Like the guy who comes out in formations and no ebooks, a win with his own creation is better than a win with something everyone else is doing. His enjoyment of the game is making it his own. His win rate isn't as high as maybe it could be, but the fact that he beat you with something original is very satisfying to him and actually pretty damn impressive to the rest of us. Next up, the solitarians, the solos only player. There are a few reasons why a player will only play solos in Mutt. One is that they get nervous playing online and have ladder anxiety, so they grind solos to have fun with the game of football and creating their custom team. Secondly, they just like playing against the CPU and want the achievement of getting new players and playing against an opponent who won't use money plays and can be beaten relatively easy. They don't like losing. They don't like the cheese or lag or the other frustrations that come with head-to-head. They can watch Netflix, Twitch, or TV and grind to afford their favorite players. Next one is socializers. People there for the game's community, the ones on message boards, YouTube, Twitch. They like the game because of the community surrounding it and will share their knowledge and absorb the others' knowledge. Sorry, I can't speak. These are the guys that subscribe to Gut Fox on YouTube and tweet at them because we're one great community together. We all socialize back and forth. We get involved. Next up are the killers. These are the guys that want to assert dominance, mainly through others' suffering, knowing people on the other side of the connection are cursing at them. These are the people who run exploits, money schemes, the meta, basically the ones who put winning above all else. These are the ones who might D-rank to lower their ELO score just to destroy new players. These are the taunters and trash talkers you hear on the mic. In Magic, this is Spike. All he cares about is winning. Will Cheese, a purely competitive gamer, doesn't care about the names on the cards, only their stats, and will optimize their lineups to do the best at their very few plays. For example, he'll get the fastest player on defense at defensive end or cornerback just to get off the edge in the blitz. Spike will look up those edge blitzes on YouTube, run schemes they found for the top players having success, will exploit everything possible in the game in the name of the win. That's because what they enjoy doing most, winning. Next up, dreamers. The people who still play connected franchise, a relic of an older age stubbornly in his rut. This man stays true to the building of a franchise through a mode that's been slashed and burned more than the rainforests in the Amazon. They either dream of the days gone by with good franchise modes, or maybe they're the younger generations coming of age, wanting to represent their team as a GM or coach and build it up, not realizing the many features they've missed out on over the years. Features that have been added in, then taken out, all of them lost in time like tears in rain. Oh, to be a kid in 2005 when franchise mode was decent. It stagnated almost completely over the last decade, even though they absorbed the NFL head coach dev team in 2009, which destroyed a great product to make Madden's connected franchise supposedly better, but in the end changed nothing. But these dreamers want to roleplay either as a player themselves, making the NFL, or leading a team in the league. They are the fantasizers, but often crushed by the reality that Madden just doesn't cater to the wants and needs of an immersive storyline and engaging RPG elements outside of long shots. So dream on, dreamers. I applaud your continued efforts to enjoy yourself in Madden. So that's the 8 types of Madden players: achievers, swaggerers, traffickers, explorers, solitarians, socializers, killers, and dreamers. But you might ask yourself, why does all the names end with ER except solitarians? Well, isn't it obvious? They stand alone. But what type of player are you? I personally feel like an explorer, socializer, and trafficker myself. So thanks for watching. Call to action. I will see you tomorrow.